Hey everybody, this is Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I just wanted to show you, as I'm putting together this flow type journal to go in the Etsy shop, what is going into it. There are 80 some pieces of paper here and various things. We've got, of course, this piece of paper. The front and the back of this are just pages that I embellished with some pretty things, and that's the book cover, so to speak. They could be used again if you like. We have some index cards, some pretty textured paper, and planning type paper that would be pretty distressed or inked up or what have you, and of course use it to do other things with. We also have paper flower. A pretty little note card is going into this. I love little cards and envelopes. They're so sweet. They make me feel like a little girl. I think I'm in touch with my little girl inside of me. That sounds really weird, but it's true. I don't think anybody should ever completely grow up. I mean, what would life be like that? We have this pretty piece of paper, a couple of regular playing cards. This one is really, really neat. I love this paper. That's all. 2 of hearts. And the whole deck was like that. Very neat. Couple of card catalog cards. These came from Duke University, I believe. Forensic psychiatry. Ooh. Computer card from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And there's some ephemera from the tobacco industry, which is big in Durham, or it was. And all of those buildings now, it is so amazing what they're doing to those buildings. They're being turned into businesses and restaurants and apartments, and they've got all the industrial sort of fixtures, and the brick walls are exposed. It's fabulous. Got a paper ruler. We'll slide that right in here. Have a little paper envelope of sorts. Local coffee company. Interesting picture. This is one from the Scrap Exchange. I have no idea who this is. Could get other people's photos. Little card. Postcard. Another old postcard. No idea what happened there, but it's not sticky. Looks like it used to be glue. Oh, well, maybe, you know what? Maybe a tiny bit. I don't know, barely. Have that. Shiny. Ooh, shiny. Okay, we have that. And what do we have here? Okay, pulled this apart, sorry. Some book pages. Interesting photographs. This was from one of the photography magazines that I acquired recently. That's a really interesting picture. It says, "The famous forest, silver sprayed in A Midsummer Night's Dream, 1935. Very interesting. Wow. Marlene Dietrich. She was one of the stars back in the day. And then some pages from 1921, McCall's Magazine. I love these old illustrations. They're so neat. Very neat. Practical wisdom from the butcher. Interesting. So that's that side. I have a couple of little textile samples. Give some texture to your book. Okay, we have wallpaper sample, some old book pages. Again, I love the old illustrations. Pretty paper. I think that was old wallpaper of some kind. More textured paper, like that. Little greeting card, little bun pattern, cover, not the pattern, just the cover, and some cutouts. Oh, pretty dove. Now we also have more paper. It's a pretty piece of paper. Another book page. That's not really called a map page. I mean, I guess it is, but I think it's a transit. I forget what that's called. Another book page. Beautiful card. Old wallpaper again. She looks a bit sorrowful, don't you think? And that. And on this side, let's put a little paper clip here. And we will put another one over here. And that way we can just slide these pieces in. More pretty paper, just from some different stacks I had hanging around. Little paper doilies, hearts, pretty. Put those there. And we have some colored paper, bright pink, light pink, and a nice tan that's always useful. Let's put that there. And then here we have a little handmade envelope with some more pretty pieces. Those are cutouts from an old map. We'll slide these in here. And we will just let's put that right there. Now, and here's some music. Does that have a date? That says copyright 1892. Goodness. Oh, this is the second edition, I guess. Or is that from the same thing? No. No, it's not. So maybe that is really that old. This says 1914. Anyway, I love music sheets. And these are old, nice and old, and in really good shape. Those will go there. And let's just tie this little ribbon right here. And I'm going to close this up. I don't think we needed that one. We will just tie this right up. This is going into the shop. Be a lot of fun for you to take apart and play with. And who knows? You never know when you get a surprise with a package that you order. So anyway, that's that. Thank you for looking. I gotta get busy on to the next thing. I am busy taking stamps off of paper so that they can be put into the shop. I have some other things I'm working on today, and I just love being in my studio. So if you're inclined to like this video, I would love that. If you're inclined to subscribe to my channel, I would love that too. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.